We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping into the box, number 6. And we are set for baseball here this evening. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is going to get there. One away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Trout, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Albert now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 3 for 9. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour, overhand curveball, and the slider. So he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and grounds it to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Judge on second, Stanton at first, one gone. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there. Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Neil Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. Taken in by Simmons. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In past meetings with Tanaka, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, number 37. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Austin Romine. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On its tailor-made to short. 6-4. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Gardner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eric Young Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Riding in once again, number 6. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a high pop-up. Andujar is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels leave 1. They trail here 4-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 25.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrelton Simmons. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And a high strike there, 0-1. Pujols is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So he got him swinging. Albert Pujols sent packing for the second out of the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lays off 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Neil Walker. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit at third. Howard has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1-2. Leading off the inning, Caleb Coward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, number 37. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner's after it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 6. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Yankees 4 and the Angels nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder.
First pitch
Brett
on its
Gardner.
way. Grounded to the right. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
A ball and no strikes. Four runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 1-2. This is line to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Hit back toward the mound, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. So 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a Another 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Walker for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Angels held in check there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Howard over to his right. 1 down.
First baseman, number
The left-handed
33.
power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Alvarez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. To third. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Austin Romine, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. The 5. Here's Albert now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Late that time for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Brett Gardner now. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 5.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Young is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning. Ready now, number 37. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Eric Young Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Torres shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, number 6. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
No strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, Greg Bird. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So digging in now, Neil Walker. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple.
Leading off with the Angels, center fielder number 27.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
He's set, and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Scorched to third. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Andrelton Simmons. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Another try at 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
In comes Judge. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Right side, but it's well fouled. Angels down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Yankees put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Angels, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to Andrew Heaney. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.